hello, Biscuits. Are you here for an education? Hold on, I'm going to try to lower you down a little bit because you're very high up. You're kind of balanced. I'm going to try to do this carefully. Oh. I see light flashing before your eyes. Is that a little bit better? Okay, we'll see. So I love seeing grocery hauls. I love seeing them all over the world. Whenever I imagine... Yeah. Whenever I imagine that I'm going to, you know, expat or digital nomad to somewhere, I want to know what groceries cost. This is Para. Oh, hi. If you're new here, I am Rose Kelly. I write very spicy ladies on romance and novels. You can check out all of my novels and novellas linked right for your Kindle down in the description box. I also run a Patreon. Woo! We have 1,200, 1,300 members this month that are just so enjoying connecting to their saucy, playful, primal selves through self-care and making room for happiness in life. And you know what brings me happiness? Snacks and food. So I thought I would tell you what about 50, I think it was $52.73 or something, $52 in groceries buys you at Whole Foods. Now I don't go to Whole Paycheck all the time because it's so expensive. And you know, I make most foods from scratch, most meals from scratch, I mean, and I really try to be pretty healthy on what we buy, but I don't buy a ton of organic unless it's about the same price as commercial, just because of budget and cost, you know? I'm the breadwinner for our family, and I've got to watch that budget, and so I do. So this is what I bought. I bought one cute little commercial, non-organic, little... I love that ASMR effect. Eggplant. Oh, thank you. Oh, Pear would like to show you. I bought some of their store brand Light Branch. This probably has also a soybean oil. Oh, I try not to eat. I try not to eat seed oils and stuff anymore because I think it's helped my skin. But my God, I just really wanted some ranch. I wanted to be a naughty. Oh, this has so many ingredients, Biscuits. I know I'm gonna make my own salad dressing. I have been naughty. So naughty. What else have I? Oh yeah, I bought 2 of these. They were on sale actually for a better price than I could go to the discount grocery store for. So I got 2 of them. I probably should go back and buy a third because Pear goes through them. My 2-year-old goes through them so fast. And I love strawberries. They are so good. I bought our family favorite yogurt, which is this stuff. Yes, it's the fat on top. I ate this as a kid. It's so good. We call it pancake flavor because it's maple flavored. I bought a head of lettuce. It's not very big and it's not super great looking, if I'm being honest. It's organic. It's red leaf. And I'm gonna get one salad out of it. It was expensive. It was like, I want to say $3 for that head, and it was not a big head of lettuce. I bought toothpaste. So normally we do this mud remineralizing toothpaste that I like to buy, and it has saved the kids' teeth. Because they just genetically, they did not get my side of the family's teeth. They got the teeth that just want to rot no matter what. So when we got this, it's called Desert Essence. It's a prebiotic plant-based toothpaste. Never tried it, but they didn't have our other one, and we're totally out of toothpaste, so I had to buy it. I will absolutely open that up for you in 1 second. I got this. I didn't realize it was a spray when I bought it. The kids were screaming when I bought this, but it's wild rose scented stuff, humorously enough, is one of my favorite scents to do. I'm hoping this works. We will see. I don't know if it'll work. I've become allergic to the other deodorant I was using that was all natural, and I'm hoping. I mean, it's got really similar ingredients to the other one, but I'm just gonna give it a try. I'm gonna see because I'm stinky when I'm out gardening or I'm running around filming a bunch of stuff, sweating my bum off, and so I needed something. So I'm trying this. I got one regular non-organic lemonade because it was $1 cheaper to buy the non-organic. I have been cutting this off from juice because people just were refusing to drink anything other than juice and sparkling water mixed together. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get myself a little treat because it's been a while, a couple days of working hard. I'm gonna get the lemonade. The kids are gonna want to devour it instantly, which is an issue, is portion control once we have something in the house, especially with my son who's on the spectrum. The impulse control for serving size is extremely difficult. I also got a mango passion fruit. That just sounds so good. I love passion fruit. One of my favorite drinks I ever had. was a passion fruit drink in Denmark, I want to say. I don't know why I looked at her like she would know. We weren't born yet when I was there. In Denmark, and it was so good. It had like delicious chunks of things. Yeah. So I got 2 juices. And I treated myself, and I got a loaf of local bread. So you biscuits know that I love to make my own bread. I have my sourdough starter over there on the counter on my seed mat. But I haven't made any bread today. Bread takes hours and hours to make, and I really wanted some. Tonight's kind of a leftover night, and so I want us to have that with a big salad, some bread, some fruit. Just kind of keep it easy because I've been working all today and juggling kids, and I just feel like I want a little treat. So I got myself a little chunky, crusty bread. I prefer homemade bread, I do. But for ease, sometimes I just want to buy some bread. I will say one of the biggest health benefits I've seen for us for tummy issues. Heck yeah. Oh, let me open up. Let me get your bowl. I'll get me a bowl. You can eat right out of it. Should we get you a strawberry too? Yeah. And back biscuits. One of the biggest health benefits I have seen was switching. Hold on 1 second. You want to open it? Okay, because I want to take the skim the top off because you don't eat that. You spit it at me. Where is the top? There. Okay. Pull that. Has been switching to making almost all of our bread. We occasionally buy some still, you know, because I am not a all or nothing. Hold on 1 second. Let me pick this up. I'm not an all or nothing kind of person, you know. I go out and I buy donuts all the time. But I've seen a big health benefit for us. Of course. It's in my bowl. You get the whole carton. Do you want a bowl too? Yeah. Last time you threw the bowl at me. Yep. More. Okay. The beautiful fancy yellow bowl. There you go. I didn't know that was a problem. But I just see a lot of less tummy issues for the kids. Switching to the homemade. I'm working on my sourdough starter to be able to make more consistent sourdough bread, and I have not perfected that. I'm struggling with it. It might be the temperature in the house this time of year. At night, our house gets down to the low 50s, and it's been really difficult on the sourdough starter. That's so good. I got me on my tum-tum. But that is what $52 at Whole Foods in the United States on the West Coast gets you. I'm covered in yogurt now. I didn't see anything. So if you wonder what a load of groceries looks like, it's not as much as you think. I would say with the great cost of living crisis that we're going through, which is a fancy term for inflation. Fancy in the sense that people are trying to deny. Our grocery bill has doubled or tripled. Now some of that is my son is getting older and he wants more food, obviously, as he edges towards being a preteen. But honestly, it's just the cost of stuff. You know, a carton of milk that would have cost below $3, like maybe $2.50 is now $5, so that's doubled. Oh no, do you want to scoop that up with your spoon? You want to dab it? There you go. You know, a loaf of bread is at least 40% more, I would say, maybe more. Overall, I would say almost all the food is at least 50% more than it was like 3 or 4 years ago. At least. Oh yeah, be careful, you gotta eat over your bowl. Which is kicking our butts as a family that likes to try to eat whole foods, real foods, you know? And they cost so much more in the United States. So a tiny head of lettuce, it's gonna be salad for like one person probably, is $2 to $3.50. Well, really $2.50 to $3.50. I never see $2 heads anymore unless it's like 3 leaves of lettuce. I don't think I ever see eggplant for less than $2 an eggplant. And strawberry, this kind of box can go anywhere from $3.50 to $7 for this size, which is, what is this, half a pound? A pound, 16 ounces of strawberry, tiny amount. Toothpaste is anywhere from $4 to $12. $4 if you get the really commercial chemical laden stuff, $12 if you get natural. This was on sale for $7. they'll last a long time. Loaves of bread are anywhere from what, $3.50 to like, I've seen $8 a loaf for just bread. Yeah, my love. Oh, the yogurt, this was $5.50. Now, if I go to the discount store, which is out of my way, I can get it for $4.50 maybe. And sometimes the regular stores will bring it down to $4.50, but oh yeah, let me open it for you. I didn't realize that's what you're asking. But oh my goodness, like that's a lot for a thing of yogurt. This, I want to say was like, maybe it was $2.99, which is a way better deal because the non-store brand salad dressings were like $8, which is crazy. And then I think this was $4, and then I think this was $2.99. But boy, it just, I wonder if I missed something. I think that's what it really adds up so quickly. And I so feel for families that are like all of us, you know, how many of us have had our income double or triple in the last 3 years? Very few, I'm willing to bet. And yet prices have gone up that. And for those of us that have, you know, set costs of rent or mortgages, insurance, health insurance, will you let me know in the comments, Biscuits, would you like me to do a breakdown of, if you are a self-employed person in the US, what insurance costs in the state of Washington? And I can do general, like I don't need to talk about myself per se, but like what a family pays, because I would be so curious to hear from you. If you can tell me in the comments, what country are you from? What region of the country, if you're comfortable sharing that? How much are your groceries and how much is your health insurance? I would love to know that, because the cost of living in the US has just gone crazy. And I know that's true everywhere, everybody says that, but it's ridiculous. It's really to the point where we are seriously considering getting a visa and living abroad. Because even if real estate is about the same, like for rent or for buying, although often it's cheaper, a lot of times the food is so much cheaper, the insurance is cheaper, and both healthcare and the food are much higher quality. We're at a point where we pay such high taxes in Washington, and my kids can't even really go to public school because, oh, that's enough, because that's a ton of food. Because the bullying is so bad, the education is so poor, the teachers are stretched so thin. I mean, my God, poor teachers in this country. It's like in 3 years, a huge majority of teachers just want to quit at this point. That it's really making us consider. And I gotta say, when I see grocery hauls for other countries, it really makes me think. Now, it's not easy to get a visa and be a legal immigrant to other countries as an American. Most other countries don't want us. So it's nothing that I'm doing like, I'm just leaving now. But we've really considered it as a family that, you know, as the primary breadwinner, how much of our family time do we want to sacrifice to working? And we do not live a high on the hog life. We are not prissy about things. We DIY, do our own stuff, make our own things a lot. But we live in an extremely high cost of living area, and we do that because almost all my family is in this area. And we really value family and having cousins and aunts and uncles, you know, everybody around is really lovely. But it's almost to the point where we're like, is family worth it? I mean, I try to instill in my kids the importance of family, but boy, cost of living is getting so crazy. We're really thinking about it. Okay, Biscuits, I am going to pop onto Patreon tonight for our Patreon-only exclusive chat that I get to do on there and say hi to you and get to have such great conversations in between my videos and photo shoots on there. And then I'm going to go feed these monkeys because, whoop, a mama never rests. Am I right? Love y'all, Biscuits. Thanks for coming along on the Wholesome Feed, hitting subscribe, tapping the like buttons. Although if you maybe keep hitting like, I think it only gives it 1 like, so really just instead of. I'll see you in the next video, Biscuits.